So I've been procrastinating recording this video for a while because I've been like not feeling like doing a video that's planned, but this is a video I've been wanting to make for a minute, and today I am having an exceptionally high depression and anxiety day. I just feel overwhelmingly tired even though I got quite a bit of sleep last night and slept in this morning. I feel super sad today for no reason at all. That's why depression is kind of annoying. Do you like my new setup? Should I record more videos from my bed, like my talking videos? I feel like it looks better this way than just like at my desk. Hey guys, it's Megan. As you can tell from the beginning of this, before the little intro sequence, I'm sad today. But if you're new to my channel, please subscribe before you leave to join my awkward little internet family. I don't know why you would want to, but I'm glad that people want to. I have the camera set so you can barely even see my hair. That's okay though. My hair looks like trash today. Also, if you're already subscribed, turn on notifications so you can get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every Monday and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And after this video goes up, I believe my 100th video goes up. Nope, just kidding. There's one video after this, and then my 100th video goes up. Crazy. I already know what I'm doing for that video though, so I'm excited for that. Let's get into the video. I'm like all over the place today. So I'm going to talk about something that kind of was the root of my very first insecurity that I ever was aware of, and that was my arms. So as a kid, I had really bad eczema on the inner portion of my arms, like right here and right here, really bad for like a really long time. And it didn't really faze me up until I reached a point where realizing people look at me and they notice abnormalities on me and they notice that something might be weird. So I was very aware that other little kids didn't have these big scabby spots on their arms. So it gave me a lot of anxiety, and it caused me to wear long sleeves when it was hot out. And I was just uncomfortable because I had this skin condition on my arm. But if you don't know what eczema is, I have it pulled up, and it is a very common skin condition. It's an itchy inflammation of the skin with red, itchy, and scaly rashes, which is definitely true. And it has the prevalence of it is there are more than 3 million US cases per year, which is a lot. Or I don't know if that's the prevalence, or I don't know. It's a very common skin condition, which I've had my whole life. It's treatable by a medical professional and usually self-diagnosable. I think I was diagnosed with it, but I'm not 100% sure. There's no lab tests or imaging required. It says medium term resolves within months, but I don't know how true that is. I guess the more technical term for it is atopic dermatitis, and this says it usually develops in early childhood and is more common in people who have a family history of the condition, which I do. A lot of people in my family, I think more on my dad's side, but also on my mom's side, have eczema. So it's definitely something that runs in my family. So yay, I'm sorry to my future kids, you'll probably have eczema too. My camera's doing weird things again, and I swear to God, if it dies on me, I'm gonna quit YouTube. Because if I can't record videos, I can't do this. And I can't afford to buy a new camera right now, unless I get one for like $100 with my gift card. Also, it says the main symptom is a rash that typically appears on the arms, which is where I had it, and behind the knees, but it can also appear anywhere, which I think maybe it might be what's causing my eyes to be so dry, but I don't think that that's eczema. My camera's being weird again. Please don't be weird. Stop flickering. The screen is like flickering. Well, at least the viewfinder is. Please don't die on me. I need you. You've been working for like 2 years. But it says treatment includes avoiding soap and other irritants. Certain creams or ointments also may provide relief from the itching. As I'm reading this, like looking down, I'm noticing the camera flickering. God, that's giving me anxiety right now. Like, is my camera gonna stop working? Please stop doing this to me. Why are you being weird? Why are you being so weird? Ooh, I really hope this isn't an issue. Anyways, let's get back into the video before I have a mental breakdown because my camera's being weird. yeah, there's not much else on the thing about it. But if you want to know what a little bit of it looks like, if you don't want to see a rash, you can skip ahead like 10 seconds probably in the video. I have it on my hands right now. It's more bad on my right hand, and right now is when I'm about to show the camera. So if you don't want to see it, just skip ahead like 10 seconds if you're on mobile, or just drag it ahead a little bit on the camera. So right now, this is what it looks like on my right hand right now. It's really bad, and it's causing weird bumps in this fingernail because the skin is weird, so it's causing weird like divots and stuff. So if I can find some good pictures that my mom sent me of what we used to have to do, I will insert them around here-ish, or over here maybe. But my mom used to have to put socks on my hands when I went to sleep so I wouldn't scratch my arms. I don't think that really worked though. But she would take electrical tape and tape these socks around my wrists, and I would have weird black circles around my arms because of the electrical tape and the socks that she had to put on my arms. And she would also use a diaper rash cream on my arms, which she said worked. I don't remember what it was called, but honestly, it didn't really go away until I was self-aware and self-conscious and like embarrassed by it and stopped, or I made a conscious effort to stop scratching my arms, and it was so hard, but I was so insecure and I didn't want people looking at my arms thinking, what is wrong with that girl? Because I've had in the past people say like, what's wrong with your arms? And I would say it was eczema, but actually back then I pronounced it wrong and I said eczema, which is not the correct pronunciation of it, but it's eczema. And they were like, what's that? And now when you're an adult, most people know what eczema is, but as a kid, it's like, yeah, I don't know why I have this or how to make it really go away. So I just like, I tried as hard as I could to stop scratching it, and I got my arms to be okay, but now it's like all scarred, and like I get these weird things that look like white freckles on the inner portions of my arms, especially in the summer, because of all those spots where it just scabbed over. I know it's gross. And turned into scar tissue. So like that part of my arm will definitely never tan because it's scar. And my camera's flickering again. Why do you have to be like this? It really stressed me out. And even the black circles around my arms stressed me out because like I couldn't really get that away because that was like gooey from like tape, and I didn't like think back then that oil would get rid of it, because oil does that, but I didn't think that way because I didn't know what baby oil did or other like forms of oil you can put on your skin to like help you. But yeah, so like the root of my insecurities as a child definitely began with my eczema, and that's not something I can really control. Like I can do my best to use eczema cream, which right now I use the Gold Bond eczema cream. It helps to soothe the itching, but it hasn't really done anything to make the scabs and the rashes go away. My eczema went away after elementary school. Like once I hit 7th grade, I don't remember having any eczema, but all throughout high school, all throughout junior high, I did not have any problems with my eczema and my arms were fine. I wasn't as self-conscious about them. And I keep doing it. Even in this video, I'm doing it. I should stop. But when I get nervous, I start scratching this part of my hand, which maybe that's why this hand is worse than this one. Because I am left-handed, so when I get nervous, I'll use my left hand and just like scratch my right hand, which I should just like cut my fingernails so they're just nubs. That would help with playing guitar anyways. But I don't want to cut my fingernails off because it's so much harder to do things without fingernails. But when I get nervous and I don't have like a stress ball with me or my thinking putty, I need to fidget. And I don't have a diagnosis for OCD, but I think I may have it because I have these tendencies where if I don't do something, I get really, really anxious and can't stop thinking about it. And I get these scenarios in my head, but like if I don't start fidgeting, when I feel the need to fidget, my head starts racing and my heart starts pounding, so I just have to fidget. And when it's an itch, that's even worse, because like then I have to itch it or I go crazy. But like when this video is all over the place, I'm sorry, but like when my mom had to tape socks to my arms, well, yeah, she taped socks on my hands, which she taped to my arms. I don't think that really worked because with the socks, I could still use the friction and just like rub my arm back and forth in my sleep to the point where my arms were raw. And I don't know if that really worked. So I don't know why my eczema came back in college very recently. I didn't deal with it last year. Last year was my first year of college and it just like decided to be an issue this year. I really don't know why, but it's frustrating and I really wish it would go away, but at least I'm not self-conscious about it this year. This year I know that it's eczema. Like, I am a little bit like, I really hope people don't like think it's gross or think I'm gross because I have a very visible rash on my hand, but since I'm left-handed, I can just like put my right hand in like my hoodie pocket or cover my hand with my jacket like arm sleeve. And I know I shouldn't just like try to hide it, but like it is embarrassing to have this obvious red, blotchy, scabby, disgusting rash on your hand. So I understand what you're going through if you have eczema. It's annoying. It's really annoying. But that's my very first insecurity. Isn't really that bad compared to other things I was insecure about. It didn't make me do weird things. It just made me get rid of the itching habit. So yeah, I probably inserted some pictures around here throughout talking in the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's quick and I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, so I thought, why not just talk about it? You've been procrastinating for so long. Just talk about it, Megan. Eczema's not embarrassing. And if you do have eczema and refuse to do anything about it, you'll regret it. So just like make sure you're drinking a lot of water, because I know that can help. And make sure you use your ointments, especially if you have a prescription. That will definitely help. I don't have a prescribed ointment. I should see my doctor and like tell him that I need to get like a little bit stronger of an eczema ointment than what I can get at the store. But knowing me, I'm too lazy and I probably won't end up going and actually doing anything about it. I have eczema cream already that I can use. It's just not prescription. So yeah, just like, eczema's not evil. It's not something to be ashamed of. It's something that you're probably born with, and don't be embarrassed by it because it's not as big of a deal as you may think it is. So that's everything for this video. If you want to stalk me on my social media, it's right over here. I've got Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, and Tumblr, and you can stalk me on there because I'm pretty active on most of those platforms, except Tumblr. Not Tumblr, but you can still see the stuff I used to post and see videos I share. If you only use Tumblr, then I guess follow my Tumblr for updates on videos. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, please give it a big thumbs up and comment down below something, anything. I really like replying to you guys in comments. I love communicating and it's just fun for me. So comment anything about the video. Maybe you have eczema and you have a similar experience. I want to hear about it. I want to hear your stories because I want to get to know my awkward little internet family. And from that, if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe before you leave to join my awkward little internet family because we're growing and I want to try to reach 500 subscribers by April. I know I said March before, but I think April's a little bit more realistic as long as I keep up the good editing and all this stuff. But my editing's about to change because I'm canceling my Adobe subscription, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Stay tuned. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.